Good day, I am James Mark Sumoang from BSED Math 3A. M114 Problem Solving, Mathematical Investigation and Modeling. Problem Solving Process and Strategies. Problem Set a number 40. Problem. 5 friends were sitting in one side of the table. Gary sat next to Bill. Mike sat next to Tom. Howard sat in the third seat from Bill. Gary sat in the third seat from Mike. Who sat in the other side of Tom? Understanding a problem. There are 5 friends sitting in one side of the table. They are Gary, Bill, Mike, Tom and Howard. The problem here is first to find the order of their sitting arrangement and then find out who is sitting on the other side of Tom. Devise a plan. The strategy that I am going to use is draw a picture because this problem is situational. So first let's draw Gary, Bill, Mike, Tom and Howard showing their unofficial sitting arrangement. Since the problem is a little bit confusing, I will do the instructions one at a time and do it backwards. Carry out the plan. Since the plan is to do instruction one at a time and to do it backwards, the first thing to do is to draw Gary sitting in the third seat from Mike. Next is to draw Howard sitting in the third seat from Bill, but if we read the problem, there is this condition that Bill should be sitting next to Gary. Since we already drew Gary, let's draw Bill next to him and then draw Howard in the third seat from Bill. And the last instruction is to draw Tom sitting next to Gary. So we should place Tom in the left side of Gary. So the right sitting arrangement is Tom in the first seat followed by Gary, then Bill, then Mike and Howard in the last seat. The one sitting on the other side of Tom is no one. Look back. Were you concerned by their sitting arrangement and the who's sitting on the other side of Tom because the problem's instruction is confusing? That is given. In context of arranging their sitting arrangement, the focus is usually to find who is on the other side of Tom. The order of their sitting arrangement Tom, Gary, Bill, Mike, Howard is only a way to find who's on the other side of Tom, so it can be reversed to Howard, Mike, Bill, Gary, Tom order. It will still tell us that no one is sitting in the other side of Tom. Final answer. No one is sitting in the other side of Tom.